Sir, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Joseph, sir. Joseph, sir, shall we start?
Sir, wait for 2 minutes, sir, because a few students only in the Google Meet, sir. The count only up to now is 43 only, sir. So we wait up to reach 60, sir, at least. So I hope
Okay.
before 11:30, 11:32, the students may come and fill the.
Okay. Just you put a word, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you may, sir. You may proceed, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. A very pleasant morning, one and all gathered here for the first year orientation program, day 9, session 2, under the topic Industrial Panorama, a dream of world beyond and engineering wonders, by Dr.R.Ganesh Babu and Ms.Aiswarya from EC department and Mr.HB.Mohamed Bilal from civil department. To say a few words about our three eminent persons are concerned, starting with Dr.R.Ganesh Babu, who has completed his B Electronics Communication Engineering from Anna University in the year 2009, ME in Communication System from Anna University in the year 2011, and PhD in Information and Communication Engineering in 2019. After his post-graduation, he possesses 9 years of teaching experience in various reputed engineering colleges, by which he has published and presented paper in various national, international conferences and journals. He has a lifetime membership in various journals. His main research interests are performance evaluation and analysis in cognitive radio network, spectrum handoff, wireless sensor networks, and next generation networks. Currently working as an associate professor in the Department of ECE at SRM TRPEC Engineering College. We welcome you, sir. Next, to say a few words about our second resource person, Ms. Aiswarya Kannan, is concerned. She has a strong academic background. She had completed her graduation in the stream of Electronics and Communication Engineering with distinction. post-graduation in VLSI design with distinction. Her areas of interest include VLSI design, biomedical and wireless sensor networks. Her urge toward learning made her to choose teaching as a career and actively involved in conducting several events, guiding many projects and 5-year projects that adds to her credit. Currently, she is working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, to say a few words about our third resource person, Mr. Mohamed Bilal, is concerned. He has finished his BE Civil Engineering from MPNNJ Engineering College, Erode, ME Infrastructure Engineering from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, successfully completed Engineering Construction Industry Training Board approved course, Hydraulic Torque and Tension Bolted Connection. Published 2 technical papers in Scopus indexed journals and 2 papers in UGC approved journals. Possesses good command over softwares like Primavera P6, StatPro V8i, AutoCAD, ArchiCAD, Revit, and programming languages Auto LISP and C++. Worked as a field engineer at Cubic Wheels Engineering Services Private Limited, Singapore, between 2014 and 16, and currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering at SRM TRPEC Engineering College. We welcome you, sir. Now I welcome our resource persons to take over the session. Sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Vimal sir, is it audible?
Yes, ma'am, audible, ma'am.
Right, ma'am, audible.
Thank you, sir. So, thank you, sir, for introducing us. A hearty welcome into the umbrella of SRM family, SRM TRPEC Engineering College, Trichy campus. Before we proceed with our talk here, we want to make a few statutory warnings. Number 1, the topic of our talk might not sound serious as the message it is going to convey, but trust us, when we leave this podium, you all will take home a very hearty and a comfortable feel, at a very, very positive one at that. Number 2, the topic of our talk is going to break the rules. It is going to challenge the status quo. As Swami Vivekananda said, train up a way he should go, and when he is old, he will never depart from it. You might wonder why the industry expectation talk is given on the first day of the engineering when you step your footprint into the college. It's because all these 4 years of engineering, you should know all the current scenarios and the competent world that are living outside. So here we go. The first session will be handled by Dr.R.Ganesh Babu sir, or Industry Revolution 4.0. We welcome you, students. Here we go. Thank you.
Sir, it's not audible, sir. Ganesh, sir, it's not audible.
So very good morning to one and all present. So myself, Dr.R.Ganesh babu from the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Now we are going to discuss about the topic name is called Industrial Panorama, a dream of world beyond and engineers wonders. So before the screen is visible, sir.
Yes, sir, visible, sir.
Okay. So we are chosen the topic name is Industrial Panorama. So what is the difference between the company and the industry? So in the company is an organization dealing in particular type of business. So, but in the industry refers to group of organization dealing with similar business. So industry is always bigger than company. Company is part, whereas industry is whole. So in the industry panorama, screen is visible, sir.
Sir, not sir.
Yes, sir, visible. Screen is visible, sir. Then, but what about PPT, sir?
Sir,
You are not
slide
presenting
one.
your PPT. We are seeing your folder only, sir.
No, 1 second.
Pin your slide, sir.
Screen is visible, sir.
Yes, sir, now visible.
Okay.
Carry on.
So our topic is Industrial Panorama, a dream of world beyond and engineering wonders. So before that, we discussed about the company and the industry differentiation. So what is the difference between company and the industry? A company is an organization dealing in particular type of business. So, but in the industry refers to group of organization dealing with similar business. So in the industry is always bigger than a company. Company is a part, whereas industry is whole. So here we have categorized the industrial revolution 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. So in the industry 1.0, it is established in the year of 1784. The first industrial revolution began in the 18th century through the use of water and steam power to run mechanical production facilities. So see the examples. On the train is running with the help of water and steam power. So that is industry 1.0. And after that, industry 2.0 further it will be developed in the year of 1870. So second industrial revolution began in the 19th century through the discovery of electricity and assembly line production. Single line production is it takes place. And after that further enhancement development, we go for the industry 3.0. The third industrial revolution began 20th century through the partial autonomous using the electronics and the information technologies with the help of electronics and the information technology. So further developing enhancement, we want to go for the industry 4.0. So it is developed in the recent as of now. So today world 4.0 industrialist is most expecting, which is used for cyber physical system to monitor and analyze and automatic business developing. So it is a single hand manipulating process takes place. So it is better than industrialized 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. So these are all world growth initiatives. So our India, Make in India developed the evaluation takes place. So in the initially industry 4.0 is developed the country name of, so here different countries growth initiative takes place. The smart industry is also called as the industry 4.0, which is used to enhance the cyber physical security systems. So this is industry 4.0. So the industry 4.0 categorized the three different options. So one is for it providing the more efficient production process. It is keep on to developing the massive production process autonomously. So and then second process is called as new marketing business models. It is innovative. It is automatically developing the carrying the new method, idea, product, etc. So that is innovation. Single hand of production takes place. So and then another one is it providing the stronger customer centricity. So which is ability to move quickly and easily in the customer satisfaction process. So which is more efficient than other industrialized standard. So which is providing the more efficiency and innovation agility. So agility is the ability to move quickly and easily in the customer satisfaction process. So innovation, carrying out a new method, idea, product, etc. So we are autonomously single hand of manpower takes place. So the industry 4.0, it enhances to developing in the year of 2019. So these are the cyclic of industry 4.0. So digitalization of all our data to sharing with the business models. Here all the digitalization data is in the sense of zeros and ones combinations. Whenever we are taking any transaction of money process, we are receiving the OTP concept, right? So one-time password security purpose, we have ensure the OTP. For all the technology is digitalized to secure the data communications in the value chain process. So and then second one to sharing the digitalization with the help of product and the service offering. And third one is the digital business models and customer access. So across that we have different technologies which is ensured the industry 4.0. Here I have categorized the 17 different technologies explored the industry 4.0 in the year of 2020. So 3D printing is the construction of three-dimensional object model. So it is the three-dimensional object model is called as the 3D printing. And next one, second one is the 5G. So fifth generation technology, which is used in the cellular phone companies. Now it is deploying worldwide in 2019 and plan to reach out the in the year of 2025 according to the GSM associations. A third one is the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is simulation of human intelligence behavior. So it is automatically programmed to think like humans and mimic their accents. It is like a intelligence of the systems. It is simulation of the human intelligence behavior is called as the artificial intelligence. Fourth one is the augmented reality. So in the real world environment, We are using the sensing and visualization auditory of the particular experience of objects. And fifth one is the automated guided vehicle. It is automatically guiding the wherever we want to go, it is automatically guiding the position. And then blockchain. So it is a most enormous technology. So which is growing list of records called as blocks that are linked using the cryptography security systems. There is no any other fraud relevance takes place. It providing the high security cryptography systems. So and then next one is the cloud computing. It is overall controlling the data storage and computing the power without direct active any management users. Next one is the cobots. Eighth one is the cobots. Cobots is the collaborative robots, which is intended to direct human-robot interactions with the help of robots. And the ninth one is the cyber security. So it is protection of the computer systems and the networks. If there is any other theft or damage in the hardware, software, or electronic data. And the next one is the digital twin. So digital twin, digital replica of physical objects. So that is the replication of the one objects is called as the digital twin. Next one is the drones. So drones is also called as unmanned aerial vehicle. There is no any other support with the help of human pilot. So it is automatically flying. So next one is the edge computing. It is called as distributed computing. So wherever we want to storing the data, we can close the locations. And next one is the IoT. IoT is the Internet of Things. It describes the sensors, software, other technology purposes connecting with the other devices. We can able to connect the many other devices with the help of IoT. And the IoT platform, which is called as multi-layer technologies. In the figure itself, it's showing the multi-layer technology that enables the straightforward management and the automations of connected devices. And next one is the machine vision. The technology imaging based automatic inspection and analysis and control the robot guidance. And the next one, virtual reality, use of computer technology to create stimulated environments. So particular environment, we can ensure that the technology is called as virtual reality. So these are all 17 technology we have studied in the, as per the syllabus of your engineering subjects. You want to study the artificial intelligence, IoT concepts, and drones, cyber security. So for all the categorization of technology, you should thorough. And then Industry 4.0 adapting the 2020 in the region. Here we have categorized the 3 different regions: North America, European, and then ASEAN. So in the ASEAN country, specifically notating the China. So we know very well the mobile developing the most expecting country is called as Hawaii. Here some of the most company in the North America region is there. So here I can categorize the first company name is Concentricity. So which is healthcare IT software system. Second company name is called as Beyond. The company is the American multinational corporations, which is used to designing, manufacturing airplanes, rotorcraft, rockets, satellite, telecommunication equipments. And third company name is called as Tesla. Tesla is the American electric vehicle. So, and then AWS is the Amazon Web Services IT service supporting management company. IBM is the management consulting company. Microsoft Corporation Technology Company, so which all are belongs to the American nations. And then Europe, we can categorize the Siemens. Siemens is the automation company, which is developed the Germany. Developed the country name is called as Germany. APP Automation Company, the main country region is Switzerland. BMW. So the third symbol is called as the PMW. So PMW who is the vehicle company, luxury vehicle company. And then along with the most popular ventures is called as SAP. SAP is the software company. And then Toyota, Foxconn. Foxconn is the electronics industry company, which is origin from Taiwan. Huawei is the telecommunication equipment company. So 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, developing the mobile communications with the help of Huawei. It is a China-based company. FANUC is the robotics company, is from Japan. Alibaba Group, e-commerce company. So these are all companies we have categories the industry 4.0 adaptations. These are all most familiar companies. So and then IoT is processing the technology with the help of big data analytics. So collecting the performance parameter, after that it will data exchange between the different resources. So the main thing for the IoT is the increased efficiency to reduce the labor per unit. And then with the help of IoT, we can increase the skill development and only to handle disruptions. So these are all leading industry 4.0 ventures in the year of 2020. So here we have categories the particular companies. So like that, the microchips developing the country name is called as BOSC, Google, ARM. The sensors based company ABB, BOSC, Siemens. Connectivity in the hardware company Siemens, Maxwa, Huawei, Dell, Festo. So different companies we can categorize with respect to the cyber security, system integrator, drone specification, connectivity, collaborative robots is developing the one company, familiar company name is called as KUKA, K-U-K-A, KUKA, FANUC. So different companies is supporting the industry 4.0. So these are all most familiar companies. So we have the lot of job opportunity facilities in the industry 4.0. So here, based on that, I have shared one videos of HUKO companies. So before that, you just understand the concepts of industry 4.0. So these are all a digitalization process for the customers to the industries. So here all the combinations of data will be the zeros and ones. So next we discussed the autonomous mobile robots in the Coco company.
Orange Intelligenz.
The developing autonomous vehicle, there is no inductive guidance, optical guidance, magnetic grid, and a rotating laser with reflectors. So here combining data of laser scanner and wheels encoder. So everything will be in the autonomous vehicle. So we are the controller. We are able to sharing the particular locations. So where we want to go, that thing we can adjust it. For that, we are creating the map navigations. Which is providing the user-friendly interface. We are fixing one source to, we are fixing the any other locations. Where we want to go, that location we have only chosen. There is no any other accident takes place. That is called as collision-free path planning. If there is any other vehicle is crossed over near, there is no any other accident is takes place. So it is controlling the accident collision free path planning. So we alternatively rerouting the another directions. That is called as the dynamic rerouting. We have to change the another location because in that there is place the some nearby locations there is no any other spaces is there, so that we have to choose on the another path. That is called as dynamic rerouting. See, here we have an orange color, 3 vehicle autonomous system is there. So all the autonomous system is going to combine. All 3 autonomous vehicle systems are combined. And then load with the airplane. And then choose the particular place where we want to fix. So this autonomous vehicle system is developed the Huawei company. Okay, now the next session is handled Ms.K.Aiswarya, ma'am.
So, yes, students, as Sir have said in regard with the Industry Revolution 4.0, it's a recent technology which has been ruling the world. So here we go with the next scenario called the automotive embedded system. So as we guys are really interested in automobiles, right? So that's related with the topic called the automotive embedded system. Yes, in regard with the embedded system in automobiles. So how the engineering concepts leads to enjoyment. Do you know what the world is all about? Here we go. Power supply, which is highly important electrical source that makes your system to operate. Computer. So as Bill Gates said, each and every desk that runs on Microsoft has been a reality right now. User interface. The artificial intelligence is ruling the world. Next comes the sensors and actuators that senses and actuate, that is processing and manipulation work has been done by these two equipments, which leads to the industry automation as well as the automation of your home systems. A smarter Alexa is the best example. Next is memory. Memory is very important to store the data. So these are the important components that makes engineering concept to be an enjoyable one. What is an embedded system? Very simple. We have many real-time examples like car, mobile phones. Now we are going for mobile phones which are smarter, handy as well. MP3 players, medical equipments all run on these embedded system, which performs a function within a larger system. The beginning. As all system has its own beginning, it started in the year of 1957, and the first automated embedded vehicles has been offered by America Motors Corporation. So this is the car, which has been developed by Robert Bosch, a Volkswagen Type 3 in 1967. What makes this car the more specific? It is because it has a sensed manifold pressure and the engine temperature that makes the system automatic to turn its injector on and off. The first electronic control system has been invented by Chevrolet Cosworth Vega in 1975 after the invention of Robert Bosch. It has received the information from sensors. Even that car also has sensors, but the number of sensors and the automation tends to be highly increasing. This car, similar to that of Royals, see the picture that is being given in the left corner will disintegrate the engine type as well as the manipulation which has been based in the car. Vehicle population in India has been tremendously increasing over years, and that becomes the necessity which has been the mother of invention. Now, as far in India and the other countries, the population of the vehicle has been running beyond. So even then, we could predict that the air traffic has also been increasing. Don't keep your eyes on the road. What does it mean? The embedded system is going to make the vehicle to be driverless. All is going to be automatic. That runs on ACC, which is called the Adaptive Cruise Control. We have a video on that. So this is generally a car that we drive. So imagine we are driving a car in a road. It's a 4-lane road. So you need a car with an ACC just because it has radar, it has GPS, it has everything with sensors and tell you where has been the obstacle and how much the distance between the obstacle and yours. So this highly reduce the fatal accidents that has been normally the reason where the deaths are increasing is possibly in a literal rate. The working principles of ACC. As we know, like each and every car that runs on ACC, even now the bikes that we have that works on automotive embedded system, even it is automatically electrically charging. The electrical charging capacitors is being inbuilt in a vehicle, a two-wheeler vehicle, which makes automatically your system, that is either your four-wheeler or your two-wheeler, to gain its power. That is the principle of the Doppler effect. So in each and everything that relies on your basic physics, chemistry, maths, and all put together stands with engineering. The first microprocessor. What does a microprocessor do inside an automotive system? Here comes the answer. It is the invention in 1976 from the Aston Martin. It is the first car that has a numerical display, a display of a speed, the display of the normal, the panel that we have in a front. So the cost is 3 times the budget of the car, but not necessarily be the cost of the Mercedes-Benz right now. Next is digital ECUs. ECUs, as we call the electronic control unit. So it has been introduced in mid-80s. It has a closed loop control. Probably a closed loop control is not much as we think. It is just the action of sensors, actuators, memories, and all those systems that gets embedded into a single unit. So this is basically the outwork of how a car and how these embedded systems get embedded in a car And how about the sensors, actuators, and the other advancement in the recent scenario? So these are called the embedded system components. For the easier diagnostic, each and every module will be combined to a central module that is generally being a server, which can automatically control it in an efficient manner. It can communicate errors to a diagnostic tool. So what is a diagnostic tool then? A diagnostic tool is someone, a person who is nearby. For example, if an accident occurs, how a relative gets note to it. You have an emergency number right on your mobile that is being connected to the system of a car. So once if some discrepancy happens, an automatic message will be distributed to your emergency contact. So it is an easier way of diagnostic. Next is an instrument cluster. What is an instrument cluster? The instrument cluster is again a part of the electronic control unit, which sends a packet as an information. A cluster is nothing but a group of information all put together into a single module. The other module, so as we know, like even the two-wheelers right now are with anti-lock braking system. You know what is an ABS system, right? Automatic brake can be applied simultaneously, which reduces the skidding of vehicles in maximum in areas where it tends to be very slippery. Next is the airbag. As we know, like it is one of those protective measures when we went with an accident, the first emergency, help that gets revealed to it. Next is called the security system. So when your car is being tracked or it is being taken over, you can easily track where the car is moving or the equipments that we have. Next is the keyless entry. So for an automotive embedded system, for example, take a LiDAR car. So this is called the TerraMax car, which is being first innovated by Oscos Corporation, China. So it has 64 lasers, 3 working forward-looking cameras and 2 GPS systems that is mainly preferable only for the military and the surveillance services for 24/7. So this has been the surveillance camera where you could easily predict and zoom in the exact coverage area with the satellite terrain. Next is Google's LiDAR. So this was the recent innovation done by Google. So it is going to be released in the next 5 years, and it's realistically going to be the best car in 2020 and 2021. But there are certain issues in Google's car. What are they? One is called the lane markers in snow. So when we use this LiDAR car in areas where the snow or the mist is eventually high, it doesn't have any lane markers. So probably might we get a possibility of a fatal accident. Next is an unmanned road changes. For example, the layout of the road gets suddenly changed due to some traffic. What happens? The car is eventually doesn't have any sort of such information. Next is traffic officers, the performance standard and the price. It is quietly high when compared to the other cars that running down the market. So these are the wide big issues in a Google car, which makes it deterioratingly from the other cars that is rightly available now in market. So this is the Google car that is being designed. So see, you could see the various small boxes that could embed. So the embedded, this is called an automotive embedded system where the engine, the GPS system, the tracking, the lane markers, everything gets embedded into a single IC. See the size of a car. The size of a car is very small. So it can be very compatible. It is very fuel efficient. So this is called a fuel cell electrical vehicle that is being designed by Toyota. The car name is Toyota Mirai. So on the right side, you could see a system. The system is nothing but you could, like a visible of a capacitor, a visibly capacitor that is an anode and the cathode that gets sandwiched between the two. That acts as a potential catalyst that drives the speed of your vehicle. So this fuel cell electrical vehicle is the main reason why LiDAR car, loses its importance. Because this is the ultra capacitor. It was designed in Belgium. So see, this is the capacitors or the energy that is being fed to a vehicle. So the right side we have a bus that runs on the electrical capacitors, and you have the a stem like a lightning stem. So this contains the electrical capacitors. It automatically charges your vehicle when and where the person gets down right now from the vehicle. If there is been a depart and if the passengers run right down, the bus gets charged for a particular period of time, then goes for a small way, then it again gets charged. So this was currently working out in Belgium, and it eventually take years to come in India. So here we go with a few videos in order to make it, like even more grasping with the concept. So here we have a lid that comes from the vehicle right now. So this is called the automatic charging vehicle that works on the ultra capacitor. This vehicle is currently innovated in Sweden, a chargeless vehicle. It's the first electrified road in Sweden. See the road, it has two different lanes where it gets electrified by the motion, the general friction that takes place between the vehicle and the road. It gets automatically charged. Here they show how it works on. Generally, while weighing the load, it gets used up with the electrical rail that has the friction. So once it gets friction up with the road, automatically a line or the electrical socket comes from the vehicle down to the lane and it gets charged. So you could see a rail that comes from the vehicle that drives into the road. Automatically, when it touches the rail, it gets the power and automatically the light runs. So this is one of the ways where you could reduce the fuel consumption as well as the electricity power altogether.
engine.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you. There is no audio. Aishwarya ma'am, sorry to interrupt you. There is no audio.
Is it now been audible, sir?
No, ma'am.
Low speed.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Now it's audible.
Okay.
During acceleration, motor drive is combined with engine drive in a rotation range with good engine efficiency to drive the vehicle powerfully, yet with low fuel consumption. The engine drives the vehicle and charges the batteries at the same time to raise the energy efficiency. During deceleration, the rotation of the tires drives the motor to generate electricity to store the power into the batteries for reuse. In this way, a Toyota hybrid vehicle runs the engine in a rotation range in which the engine has good efficiency and that matches the driving conditions and reuses energy that has been wasted until now and achieves low fuel consumption driving. The Toyota hybrid system is advanced technology that achieves both driving fun and superior environmental performance.
So thank you, students, for giving us this golden opportunity. The next session is about the engineering wonders. So we'll say like how engineering is going to do wonders in the next world. So here we go. Thank you. Bye.
Students, very good afternoon to everyone. Myself, Mohamed Bilal from Department of Civil Engineering. I think that's too much technical knowledge for the day. So being a civil engineer, I'm going to keep things simple at the same time a little impactful. Now, I'm going to split this session into 3 parts. The one will be how the engineering evolved through years. The second one will be the modern engineering wonders. And the third one, why we are going to call this engineering as a noble profession. So what are those small inventions which are keeping the earth a place to live? So that's how I'm going to split the session. And without further ado, let me start the session. Okay. Talking about evolution of engineering, we could say when a man started to control fire 1,000,000 years ago, that's where engineering started. Reports suggest millions of years ago, but some people say around approximately 2.3 million years ago, the species Homo erectus, that is our ancients, controlled fire. The next evolution will be the greatest invention, you could arguably say, the invention of wheel around approximately 3,500 years BC. Initially, the wheel was invented for pottery making. Later only, it was used for vehicles and a chariot form. And then things only got better. The next one invention will be the invention of nail. Just think about it. You could think why the invention of nails is included in this list. Just think your furnitures or your fittings without this small pieces, how the things will be. Okay, so think about that. Then we could understand the importance of nails in our daily life and why this is such an important invention in the evolution of engineering. And the Greeks actually invented this nails. The next one will be the compass. Today we are having this in our handheld devices, the mobile phones, in the form of GPS. And the Chinese actually invented this compass in the 12th century, okay, using the magnetized iron ores. And today we are having a GPS for navigation system. And next invention will be the optical lenses, the 13th century. Okay, this lenses invented by Egyptians, and again printing press at the 15th century by the Germans. You could say why they are best mechanical engineers in Germany from this invention. Next one will be a steam engine. Okay, so around 18th century, the steam engine. And then later, James Watt at 1781, he patented and improved the steam engine, and it started the industrial revolution. Okay. Next will be in the 19th century, radio, long distance radio transmission. So it's an important piece of technology for our modern life. It is the beginning, you could say, for everything we are having today, the wireless communication. For everything, this is the beginning. Around 1895, the radio was invented. We know who did that. It's Marconi. Next one, electricity, 19th century. Initially as a DC and then AC. There was an argument which one is a better one till date. Initially, it was the DC by Tesla, and then AC current. The next one, battery. Previously used during war times, these were invented by the Iraq people around 2000 years ago. They invented the prehistoric battery, and later at 19th century, the battery we see today, the technically advanced one, the first electric battery was invented. It also laid the foundation for electrochemistry. Okay. Next one, invention of steel. Okay, 19th century. Okay. Actually, the production of metal dates back to 4,000 years as per archaeological excavations, but using a Bessemer process, you could have studied that in chemistry. The wide production of steel began at the 19th century. And then the very famous one, the petrol, the reason for many wars, many conquests. The petrol, it was invented at 19th century again. Previously, it was not, the petroleum was discarded. Okay, and later only it was accepted as a fuel. And again, the reinforced concrete. The reason the today's structures are very compact and very lightweight, the reason is the invention of reinforced concrete. It is also invented in the year 19th century, around 1920. Then 20th century inventions, the transistor. For that, the Nobel Prize was given in physics. Again, internet, the 20th century again. And this no presentation ends without some quotes, and for that mandatory purpose, I have added this slide. Scientists study the world as it is, and engineers create the world that has never been. And I hope some of you or all of you are going to do something to this world. And we are going to see some of the modern engineering wonders. International Space Station. And speaking about engineering wonders, usually we think about the structures. But here in this area, I'm going to cover all the engineering disciplines. The first one will be International Space Stations. It is so large, you can see that with the naked eye from Earth's surface. It was launched in the year 1988, and it is the largest artificial object in the orbit till date. The next one is a particle collider, Large Hadron Collider, or reverse particle collider. It was built by the European Organization for Nuclear Research. And what this does is actually, this is going to replicate the Big Bang theory. There is going to reproduce the state of universe. Okay, so from where the universe started. So it is going to simulate that situation, the Large Hadron Collider. The next one will be a channel tunnel. Okay, so next one, a Three Gorges Dam. It's one of the biggest dam in China. Some people believe that because of this dam, the speed of rotation of Earth is hastened by a few milliseconds. Next one will be very famous one, the Burj Khalifa, the 2010, and again another mandatory code. And speaking of noble profession about engineering, I'm going to show a small video. Don't worry, I'm going to run it in a 1.5 speed. It won't take much time. Okay, so then you can go for lunch. Just wait for a couple of minutes. Okay, stay with us. And these are the very small inventions that were actually saving the Earth in a large manner. So talking about inventions, don't think they are going to be very big in nature. You can even small inventions can save the humanity or Earth in a large. And these are some of those. You can see it for yourself. Okay. Okay, thank you, students, for joining with us for this for the past 1 hour and 10 minutes. And, we'll meet again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharply. Thank you so much. And on behalf of Civil Engineering Department, I welcome you all to the engineering fraternity. Thank you.
So thank you, students. As SR said, we have given some inputs to you on the day. So sharply join us on 10 a.m. tomorrow. So have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Bye.
Like the chocolate? White chocolate. Like really special. All the way from Switzerland. Yes, please. Correct. Garage the car.